One of the really great tools that you can use inside of Outlook to avoid email overload is the rules that are available in the system. Very top left-hand corner where you have all your ribbons and tabs, the default of the email system is to have you on the Home tab. We're going to go to the File tab. Please click the File tab. You have a lot of large buttons under your account information. You're going to come down to the big button that says Manage Rules and Alerts. Manage Rules and Alerts. I'm going to click Manage Rules and Alerts just once. You're going to have the option in the top left-hand corner to create a new rule. I'm going to click New Rule in the top left-hand corner. Inside of that, I get a rules wizard. So this has been fine-tuned so that literally you're just going to answer a series of questions and it's going to create this magical rule for you that will actually perform a permanent action inside of your email box. It's a great way to avoid email overload. So when we come here, the first thing we're going to see, this is the most common one, is to move messages from someone to a folder. We're going to click on that one. It may already be in blue. And then that is step one. You'll see selecting from a template is step one. Then you're going to come down to step two, which says edit the rule description. This is where you put in the details of the rule. I'm going to go ahead and click apply this rule after the message arrives from people or public groups. I'm going to click that, and it's going to bring me to the address book. I'm going to look up our lab technician, spell his name right, and I'm going to select his name, and I'm going to click from, and it's going to place him into the rule for me. I'm going to click OK. Then shows his name and tells me this rule is going well. You're doing a really great job. Here's what you've done so far. Then it's going to ask me what I want to do with this rule as a message comes in from him. And I'm going to tell the system exactly what this recommendation is. I want it to be moved to a specific folder. So I'm going to click on specified folder, and it's going to ask me which one. There was a lesson prior to this that taught you how to make folders inside of your email box. Be a great idea to select or create a folder for this specific rule. But I know where I want to put it. I already have a folder called Labs. I'm going to click OK. It then shows me that I have a rule for when a message comes in from this particular person. It's going to move it to a particular folder. I'm going to click Next, and it asks me, what conditions do I want this rule to look for? I want this rule to apply only when the items are sent to me, because if they're sent only to me, I know that they need my attention. So I can add any of these. It can look for a specific word. It can be flagged for a specific action, whatever it is I want it to do. I'm going to click Next. And then it's going to ask me if there are any additional things I want it to do. For example, play a sound when this message comes in. That's super helpful. So you can have it play a sound, you can have it permanently deleted. It depends on what you want to do, but you can actually read through all these options as you set up the rule. And then step two is going to start to lay it out for you, exactly what you've asked for and exactly what the rule will do. When you click Next, it'll ask you if there are any exceptions. So my exception would be, I don't want to be informed if my name is in the CC box, because that's something I can come to later. I know that it doesn't need my immediate attention. I know I'm just being informed about something. But read through the exceptions. There are lots of them to pick from. You can pick as many as you want to apply. You can make this a very powerful tool. When I click Next, it asks me if I want to give it a specific name for the rule. I don't. It's no big deal. It will just number them for me. And then I would click the Finish button. Once I click that Finish button, I want you to also notice it'll run the rule on the messages that are already in the inbox, which is great if you have hundreds, if not thousands of messages in there, or it will turn it on now and run it only on what comes in from this point forward. Notice that these are check boxes. Anytime you see check boxes, you can pick as many as you'd like. Anytime you see the round circles, you can only pick one. Those are called radio buttons. But you can pick as many check boxes as you'd like. To complete this rule, you will simply click the Finish button, and then automatically, by default, all of the things that you specified in that rule will happen from this point forward. If you require further assistance setting up rules inside your Outlook email box, please visit your campus CIOL lab. We'll be more than happy to sit with you and support you as you move through all the amazing tools available to you to help you minimize email overload in Outlook. Thank you for watching this video and have a great day.